Welcome to the show. And we're here at Professor Frankly's, and he finally doesn't scream. He has a chapter where he does not scream. This is so uncharacteristic. Hello, everyone. This is PowerToMario with the very first Chapter 6, or should I say pre-Chapter 6 video, in Let's Play Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. So, as we already know, the next place we need to go is Poshley Heights and the Poshley Sanctum when we board the train called the XS Express. So, basically, we're not going to be having much trouble this chapter. We're just going to ride a train, eat first-class meals, sit in first-class seats, and basically snooze for a few days until we get to the place where we need to go, and then we're done. Not much of a chapter, so you guys know better than that, though. But anyway, let me show off some of my badges that I've equipped. Not very many. This is how I like to play. A lot of power. I do have power bounce on because I like it. If you cook the Whack-A-Bump, you get the Zest Special, which is actually worse than the Whack-A-Bump, so don't try doing that. I did take the rank off of Flurry because I don't use Flurry a lot. I only use her for her main ability. But this is my Yoshi. Green Yoshi, actually, which is pretty cool. Who I named Uncle PK after the Pasta King. Because he forgot, after passing it by Ishnails, he forgot to get this star piece. So this is the last star piece in Rogueport. The very last one. If I'm correct. And I believe I am. So, let's go ahead and go to Don Pianta's for a quick second. Boom! Right here. So, we're here at Don Pianta's for the second time. And, oh, he's bed-ridden for some reason. Not sure exactly why yet. We're about to find out. Oh, wow. He's Francesca's sick, I guess. But we know where Francesca is. Francesca's all the way in Keelhaul Key. It's Keelhaul Key, I think. It's got that little L right next to the H. Whatever. Anyway, we can't really get the tickets right now because all he's focused on is his daughter, and he's about to die, basically. So what we need to do is go back to Keelhaul Key and find Frankie and Francesca, and then bring them back to Rogueport. So, pretty simple. Nothing really that complicated about that, except it's gonna take up like 2 minutes of this video, and you'll see in a second why. We're gonna take the deal, and once we bring her back here, we'll get the tickets that these two associates have promised us, and that's it. So let's go ahead and go back to the port of Rogueport and talk to Cortez, who has been transformed from treasure trove seeking pirate to chauffeur and taxi, basically. He ferries you from Rogueport all the way to the port in Keelhaul Key, which is... It doesn't take as long as it did with the Flavio thing last chapter that SM did, because it actually only takes 1 day cycle. So, sun turns to moon, and then moon turns back to sun. Hi, Gaia. Bye, Gaia. We're leaving you now. So, after the cat sun rises, we are here again in Keelhaul Key. You know, we just left, basically. We just left this place, and now we're back here again to bring home the couple that wanted to stay here. I don't know if Nintendo and Intelligent Systems just wanted to annoy the players, but they want to stay here. They don't want to go back there because they're happy together. But, alright, Papatch says that they're out in the jungle, the mighty jungle, where Francesca and Frankie are looking for something. Something, face value is very valuable, but, you know, it's not as important as someone's health and someone's risk of dying, but you know what? Their wedding ring is more important than their father. So, we're going to help them look for their wedding ring. But Something's going on between them. She's kind of pissed because she dropped it. I mean, she dropped the wedding ring. It's not his fault. He keeps saying he loves her and he's looking for it. Oh, well, look at his right hand. He's got a ring on his finger. Why doesn't he just give her that ring? But whatever. Oh, this is there's actually a timer that goes into this too. Now she wants him to say "I love you" 100 times, and right about now, there's a timer or a little tracker thing. It shows how many times that he says "I love you," and this takes a while. This chapter is really all about dialogue, and it's like these little short stories when you get on the train, which we'll see. But you know, this is just pointless. 100 times. And when I was recording this, initially, when it got to 41 times, I'm serious, the audio just kind of cut out a little bit. So it kind of skipped a little bit, and the noise it makes every time you say "I love you." So I don't know if that's just a coincidence or if we're back in SM's chapter again, and you know, mind games and whatnot. So 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. You know, the first time I went through this part, I actually thought I had to button mash really quickly so I could get through it, but then after about 50 times of button mashing, I figured out it didn't work, and then I just paused for like 10 seconds because I was actually out of breath, because usually when I get into video games, I hold my breath sometimes, and I forget to breathe, and I was tapping A, and then I just kind of ran out of breath, so it was kind of strange. But anyway, let's skip that battle. Boing. Free coin, yeah. Okay. So we need to go deep into the jungle again. We're not going to go that far. It's deep enough to the last part. Right just before you get into the Pirate's Grotto, you'll find the ring there. Now, the first couple times, if you haven't played this game before, the first couple of times you go through this segment, you're going to miss the ring, because it's actually really small compared to all the other items. But if you notice that little blue thing right there, that's the wedding ring. And then it turns big on screen for some apparent reason. And if you'll notice, we're back here with Frankie and Francesca. If you'll notice, when she puts the ring on her finger, if she does, I don't know if she puts it on now, if it's on in just a second. But we're gonna go back to the port. I think we'll see it when she gets on the ship. We're going back to port. Zunk bonk. And look how big the ring is on her. Well, I guess that's a finger. She's got 2 fingers. That's her hand. But the ring on her hand is bigger than the item on the ground for some reason. Doesn't make any sense. But we're going back on Cortez's ship, and we're going to, head back to Roadport. And if you're traveling to and from without the shortcut pipes, I'm not sure if there's a shortcut pipe for here. Maybe Slim can clarify that next chapter. But you can always press A to get past all the animations and stuff. No biggie. So here we go. We're going back to Don and Pianta's place, and you can see the couple running frantically up the stairs. Kind of funny. They did that with the Toads too. When you came back to Roadport the first time from Keelhaul Key, the Toads kind of just ran up there too, and so did I don't know. The X-Nauts didn't run up there. They were just kind of like, "Johnson, where is Mario?" And he was like, "I don't know." All right, now you don't have to buy the items again a second time. You can just go straight through here and go straight up to the office of the Pianta parlor, or as I like to call it, the office formerly known as the Pianta parlor, because, well, you'll see in a second. He's gonna wake up. Oh, and his daughter's there, and his son. Well, son-in-law, I guess. Yeah, son-in-law. And then he's gonna go through this philosophical. Oh no, it was all my fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. And then he basically quits. What? So he quits his job and gives it to Frankie. So let's see. Frankie gets his job. He gets all his money. No. Francesca gets all the money. You know why? No. Because she's going to buy it, or use the money to buy jewelry and run the company herself, basically. She kind of has Frankie on a leash, if you couldn't tell, back in the jungle. But here we go. We have the ticket finally for the XS Express. The ritzy train. The easiest chapter in the game. No fighting. Well, except for that one putrid piranha. Alright, this is PTM. Catch you in the next video when we ride on the train.